Good morning, sweet friends. How's it going? First off, in this video, if you hear some noise in the background, the dishwasher is on. So hopefully it's not too loud. I think it'll be okay. But I wanted to give you a quick overview of today's work. Sorry, it's a little late. Things happen. All right, so we are on Wednesday, so day 3 of packet 7. All right, so you still have your everyday work that you can work on. You've got some word study, you've got some letter writing, you've got your journal, you have your word family book. So you have lots of things just right there and like your everyday jobs. Beyond that, let's turn to day number 3. Here it is. All right, so you will have a reading job attached to the front, a reading assignment, paper or book, depending. I try to alternate them, so if you had a book yesterday, you have a paper today, and so on. So you do have a little booklet. It's a review for a lot of you, so most of you should not really need help with this. So you're coloring the pictures down here that start with like clown. Is it a clatter? No, not that one. Clock, yes. Gloves, no, it's not gloves, is it? We don't put gloves on our hands. A clamp? No, that's a lamp. And what about, look, now, some of you might say rain, but it's not rain. Look at the arrow. It's a cloud, yes. Okay, then down here you're looking at so you have log, flower, flag, lock, flashlight, and lion, okay? Then on the back, you're making little alligator mouths for the numbers. So the alligator always eats the number that is greater, or the number that is more, okay? So you have 1 and 9. The alligator is going to eat the 9. So you draw the alligator mouth that way. 2 and 8. The alligator is going to eat 8. That's right, okay? So go through and draw your alligator mouths in your circles, making sure that the alligator is always eating the number that is more, because you would want more, right? All right, and then down here you have dragon, drum. This is rainbow. No. This is dress, raccoon, and drop. Okay, then down here you have grr. Now we're pointing to the rain, grapes, grass, rabbit or bunny, grasshopper, and grill. So color your grr words, K-G-R. All right, and then you turn the page. You're making some more alligator mouths. Alligator eats the number that is greater, or the number worth more. And then down here, oh my goodness, look, they caught a frog. Your job is to write about that frog, okay? All right, so that's one thing. Then you have, it's kind of like some story starters. So you don't have to write a lot, but you do have to use what they've given you. So it says, would you rather have a pet frog or pet turtle? Why? Now, we did some opinion writing earlier in the school year where we were trying to write to convince people to believe what we believe. Now your job is to convince me why you want either a frog or a turtle. So tell me the good things about the one that you want. Tell me what you would do with them. So yes, you don't have a lot of lines. If you are a go-getter in writing and you want to write more, then write on the back, okay? But give me a sentence or two. I would like to have a pet turtle because, and then tell me why. I would like to have a pet frog because, and then tell me why. I know some of you are like, well, I don't want a pet turtle or a pet frog. Well, pretend. Just pick one, okay? I know writing prompts kind of do that. They limit us. That's why we don't do a lot of that at school. But it's a good thing because sometimes you are going to have to write about only a few choices. And even if you don't like any of them, you have to know how to write in a way that you can still, create something. All right. Now this one says, would you rather go camping or to the beach? And why? So tell me, where would you like to go and why do you want to go there? And then down here, would you rather play a game or ride a scooter? Okay, both of those are fun things, right? So pick one of those. Oh, this one might be hard for some of us. Would you rather eat a slice of cake or a cupcake? You're going to have to do some thinking about that one. Some of you might immediately know, but you can decide. You might even say, I would like a cupcake with no icing, because I know some of you don't like the icing or the frosting on the top. Okay, and tell me why. And then down here it says, I would rather write with a pen or a pencil. Now, I know in our class we kind of have a split. Some of you really like pens and some of you prefer pencils. So write which one you like and why you like it better. Okay, so you've got that. Then for math skills today, you are working on cardinal directions. You're probably like, Miss Curry, a cardinal is a bird. You are right, but another word for cardinal is when you're talking about the directions on a compass. So you have this, and you're like, why is there a big plus sign in the middle of the paper? This is to help you look at cardinal directions. So anything that you have to travel up, not up towards the sky, but like kind of up the road, that's going to be north. The opposite of north is south, right? If you're not going north, then we might be going south. Now, if you go side to side, you're going to have east. This is east for me anyway. And then this is going to be west. We live in Virginia on the East Coast. If you know people in California, they live on the West Coast. They are opposite sides of our country, okay? You might know someone that lives in North Dakota. Well, that is north. Or you might know someone who lives in Florida. That is south. A lot of our states are north and south. North Dakota, South Dakota. Which one do you think is under the other one? We have North Carolina and South Carolina, okay? To the west of Virginia, we have West Virginia. Makes sense, right? So fill these out. Talk to your family about cardinal directions, why they're helpful. They're really, really helpful way before Google Maps were invented. And sometimes you might go places and your phone doesn't work. And you're like, well, how do I know which way is north, which way is south? So talk to them. And then there's a listening activity. So this is another, look at that fancy compass rose. A compass shows us those cardinal directions, north, south, east, and west. Okay, so this is kind of like a fairy tale land. So it says, what is east of the Frog Prince? So you would look at the Frog Prince, east on my cardinal direction of east on my compass rose is this way. So what is east? It's that little stone castle, right? So I would color that green. It says, what is south to the stone castle? So south is going down. So see how south is down? So I'm going to go down, boop, right there. It's a shoe store. Oh my goodness. So we're going to color the shoe store blue. So do you see how that works? So this kind of gets us thinking and using our compass up here at the top to know which direction we're traveling, north, south, east, or west. Okay? All right, so that is what you're working on today for math skills. And then for math today, super easy addition sheet. This should not take you long at all. The flowers are there for you. You can just count the flowers and write the answer. 3 plus 2 in your head, 5. Some of you are super fast now. So this one's pretty easy. It does have a bonus on the back. It says show different ways that you can make 7. So like you could do 0 and 7 is 7. 1 and 6 is 7. 5 and 2, 7. 4 and 3, 7. So there's several ways that you can show to make 7. You can draw pictures, you can write the number sentences, you can decide. But that's a good exercise to work on your brain to think, oh yeah, there's way more ways to make a lot of numbers. Then your math game is called Best of 10. Okay, so you do kind of need a partner for this one. So yeah, I would say try to find a partner. If you can't, we can try to figure out how you can play by yourself. So you do need your 2 dice. You need 10s and 1s dice frames. So you only need 1 of these. You do have 4 because that's how many's on the sheet. But like you and your partner, you can cut them apart, whatever you need to do. Okay. Then you are going to roll both of your dice. You might end up with a 5 and a 3. Well, for best of 10, you want the greater number to be in the 10s spot. Now, we started working on stuff like this at school before all this happened. So we have 10s and 1s. So if I have a 5 and a 3, 5 is more. So I'm going to put a 5 here and a 3 here. So I made 53 because that is more than 35. Do you see how we're just putting the numbers to make a double digit? Okay, so if I roll 6 and 1, I could either say 61 or 16. Which one is more? Yeah, 61 is a lot more, right? It's a teenager, 16, or 61, you might be a grandparent. So do you see in the age range how there's a lot of difference? Okay, so as you go along, you write your number that you made from the 2 dice, and then your partner writes their number, and then you circle the one that is more. So if I have 61 as my big number, and my partner has 53, who has a bigger number? Right, 61. So I'm going to circle that one because that means that I won that round. Okay? You play 10 times. You count how many circled numbers you have. So if I have 5 circled, oh, maybe not 5. If I had 4 circled numbers and my partner has 6 circled numbers, then my partner is the winner because they had more circled numbers. That means they had more numbers that were greater than my numbers. Now what happens, by chance, you roll a 5 and a 5? You can really only make one number, right? It's 55 or 55, so you're kind of stuck. There may be a chance that you and your partner roll the exact same thing. So if I roll and I get 3 and 1, well, I'm going to make 31 because that's more than 13. If my partner also rolls a 3 and a 1, well, they're going to make 31 also. So then we would both circle ours because we are equal. Does that make sense? Okay, so hopefully you have some fun with this. You can totally play this game without this sheet. You can play it on a piece of paper. So if this is one that you or moms and dads, if you notice your child really enjoys, you can just play it on a blank piece of paper. Okay? All right. Well, I hope you found that helpful. Whew, 12 minutes. I tried to go quick for you this morning. Anyways, so good luck today, and I hope it's not too dreary at your house and the sun comes out soon to see us. And I miss you all. I'll see you later. Bye.